By balance brought down 2,50,000, by interest 25,000, 10% of how much he pays? 2,75,000 clear off. They paid how much? 2,50,000, no interest is there, 2,50,000. At the end of the year, every year he has to pay how much? 2,50,000 plus interest on outstanding balance. Interest to hire seller account 50, by profit and loss account. Interest to hire seller 25,000, transfer entry by profit and loss account. Hello, my dear student. I am Dr. B.S. Subramania. Call my name Dr. B.S.S. Professor in Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram First Aid College, a Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. In this session, I am going to hand Advanced Financial Accounting, second semester, Unit 2, Session 8 of BCom, in favor of Accounting for Hire Purchase and Installment. So, what I am doing now, we have got a chapter called Unit 2. One is hire purchase and installment system. So this is a problem which I am going to solve. In hire purchase system also, in installment I am passing the journal entry. In hire purchase I am passing the ledger account. So one ledger account in the books of hire purchase, one journal entry in the books of installment. Same problem I am going to solve in the both the ways, as well as hire purchase system and installment system. In hire purchase system, what is the common journal entry in the books of the purchaser is asset account data to hire seller account account data to bank account. This is on beginning of the year. What's the total cost price you have to take? Asset account data to hire seller account data to bank account. At the end of the year, interest account data to hire seller account data to bank account, first installment. Depreciation account data to asset account, then transfer entry, profit and loss account data to interest account to depreciation account. I will repeat. In the books of purchaser, generally they last a ledger in the books of the purchaser. What's the entry to be passed here? Asset account data to hire seller account data to bank account being the down payment. At the end of the year, interest account data to hire seller account data to bank account. Then go for depreciation account data to asset account, then transfer entry, profit and loss account data to interest account to depreciation account. This goes in favor of first year. In the second year, start from interest. Interest account data to hire seller account data to bank account, depreciation account data to asset account, transfer entry, profit and loss account data to interest account to depreciation. It goes on third year and fourth year. These are all the entries to be passed in the books of hire purchaser, and the ledger account has to be passed. Come back to the installment system. What are the entries to be passed in the books of installment purchaser? Asset account data, interest expense account data to installment seller account. I will repeat. Asset account data, interest expense account data to installment purchaser account. Down payment, installment purchaser account data to bank account. Then interest expense is debited one by one interest account data to interest. This is the end of the year of the first year. Interest account data to interest expense account, then installment seller account data to bank account, depreciation account data to asset account, transfer entry, profit and loss account data to interest account to depreciation account. This goes in favor of first year. Second year, interest account data to interest expense account, second installment paid, installment seller account data to bank account, depreciation account data to asset account, transfer entry, profit and loss account data to interest account to depreciation account. It goes like this. So I am doing one problem in favor of hire purchase and installment system. So one problem, I am preparing the ledger account in the books of hire purchase and journal entry in the books of installment system for the same problem. On 1/1/2020, Manish bought 4 bikes from Honda company. Is the seller. On hire purchase system, the cash price of each bike was 2,50,000. So one bike cost 2,50,000. How many bikes they are saying? 4. 4 bikes. So 1 bike cost how much? 2 lakh 50. How many bikes he is selling? 4. 4 into 2 lakh 50 means 10 lakh. It was agreed that 2 lakh 50 should be paid immediately and the balance in 3 equal installment 2 lakh 50. 2 lakh 50 into 3 is 7 lakh 50. Down payment is 2 lakh 50 means so 10 lakh. But at the end of the each year, the Honda company charges interest 10% per annum. There was no interest in 2,50,000 plus interest. Every year you are paying 2,50,000 plus interest, 2,50,000 plus interest, 2,50,000 plus interest. The buyer depreciate them 15% per annum on written down value method. On written down value method means first diminishing order method you have to calculate the depreciation. Then prepare necessary ledger account in the books of Manish under hire purchase system, journal entry in the books of installment purchaser, under Manish journal entry in the books of installment purchaser. This is installment system. Regarding the depreciation here, what is the cost price is 2,50,000 plus totally cost price, depreciation, cost price 10 lakh minus depreciation 15%, 1,50,000. Balance is 8,50,000. This goes to first year. Minus depreciation at 15%, 8,50,000 into 15 divided by 100, 1,27,500. 005. So 8,50,000 minus 1,27,500, 7,22,500, 7,22,500 second year minus depreciation at 15%, 7,22,500 into 15 divided by 100, 108,375. 108,375. This is for third year. Deduct 7,22,500 minus 108,375. 6,14,125. So what's our original cost? 10 lakh minus depreciation 15%, 1,50,000 balance. Second year depreciation balance. Third year depreciation, this is the balance at the end of the third year. So diminishing order 10 lakh minus depreciation on the balance 15%, 1,27,500. On 15%, 1,08,375. This goes to first year, this goes to second year, this goes to third year. We'll move on now. Ledger account. What's the cost of the bike? 10 lakh. How much down payment is made? 2,50,000. So principal money 2,50,000. No interest is payable. Payable is 2,50,000. Now, at the end of the year, on 7,50,000, 10% interest is 75. Every year they are paying 2,50,000 plus interest. Here, no interest is there, nil. Down payment 2,50,000 at the beginning of the year. On 1/1 itself, they paid how much? 2,50,000. No interest is there. 2,50,000. At the end of the year, every year he has to pay how much? 2,50,000 plus interest on the outstanding balance. What's your outstanding balance? 7,50,000. On the 10% is 75,000. 2 lakh 50 plus 75, 3 lakh 25 is the installment price. Installment price includes principal money plus interest. Now, what's the balance? 5 lakh. On 5 lakh, 10% means 50,000. 2 lakh 50 plus 50 is 3 lakh he is going to pay. What's the balance left over? 2 lakh 50,000. 10% is 25. 2 lakh 50, 2 lakh 75,000. What's the real price? 10 lakh. This is principal money. How much interest is there? 1 lakh 50,000. Totally he is paying how much? 11 lakh 50,000 rupees. Cost price plus interest, installment, 11 lakh 50,000 rupees. Now, you move on. So, you are preparing the ledger account in the books of Manish. Manish account. He purchased the bike. Bike's account data to Manish account, 10 lakh. How much down payment is made? Manish account data to bank account. This is the down payment. Interest of this year. By interest account 72, Manish account. Manish to bank account. 2 lakh 50 plus 75 is 3 lakh 25,000 is going to be. What's the balance? 5 lakh. Brought down the 5 lakh. Interest 10% is 50,000. He is going to pay 2 lakh 50 plus 50,000 is 3 lakh. So balance is 2 lakh 50,000. By balance brought down 2 lakh 50,000. By interest 25,000. 10% of how much he pays? 2 lakh 75,000 clear off. Now, bikes account. He purchased from Honda company. Bikes account data to Honda company 10 lakh. By depreciation 1 lakh 50,000. So what's the balance? 8 lakh 50,000 and 8 lakh 50. So 15% is 1 lakh 27,000. You calculated now? Here, 1 lakh 27,500. This is 1 lakh 27,500. What's the balance? 7 lakh 22,500. On this, 15% is 1 lakh 8,375. What's the balance? Carry down 6 lakh 14,125. What's the real cost? 10 lakh. 15% on this is 1 lakh 50,000. Balance is 8 lakh 50. Balance is 8 lakh 50. Depreciation is 1 lakh 27,500. Balance is 7 lakh 22,500. Brought down 7 lakh 22,500. Depreciation on this is 108,375. The balance carried down is 6 lakh 14,125. Hope you understand. Now, interest to hire seller account first year, how much you have to pay? 75. Transfer to profit and loss account. Interest to hire seller account 50. By profit and loss account. Interest to high seller 25,000, transfer entry by profit and loss account. Now, depreciation account data to bike account 1 lakh 50,000, transfer to P&L account 1 lakh 50,000, to bike account 1 lakh 27,500, by profit and loss account 1 lakh 27,500. So, to bikes account 108,375, transfer to P&L account 108. All have been transferred without entry, profit and loss account data, to interest account, to depreciation account. The entry should be perfect. Now, so that goes in the favor of hire purchase. Now I am passing the entry in the books of installment system. Now I am entering the installment system. So generally in the books of installment purchaser. What's the entry? Asset account data, interest expense account data to installment seller account, then installment seller account data to bank account. This is the beginning of the year. Then interest account data to interest expense account, installment seller account data to bank account, depreciation account data to asset account, profit and loss account data to interest account to depreciation account. So same thing. Bikes account, asset account data are 10 lakh. Total interest expense account 1 lakh 50,000. Total amount payable is 11 lakh 50,000 in first year. How much down payment is made? 2 lakh 50. This is the down payment at the beginning of the year. Then at the end of the year, interest account data to interest expense account should be created. Here debit becomes the credit. Here debit entry. Out of that, how much interest is charged? 75,000 is charged. Then installment seller account data to bank account. Being first installment paid. Division of that year. Division account data to bikes account 1 lakh 50,000 of that year. Transfer entry. Profit and loss account data to interest account to division account. This goes in favor of first year. Second year. Interest account data to interest expense account. Installment seller account data to bank account. Depreciation account data to bikes account, transfer entry, profit and loss account data to interest account to depreciation account. Hope you understanding. So last year, 31st December 2002, interest account data to interest expense account, interest account data to interest expense account, installment seller account data to bank account, then division account data to bike account, transfer entry, profit and loss account data to interest account to depreciation account. So I took one problem solving on the both the side in the books of hire purchase, in the books of the install. In the books of hire purchase, I prepare the ledger account. In the books of installment, I purchase the journal entry so that student can understand how the entry passes, how the ledger passes. So there are 4 ledger in the hire purchase and journal entry in the books of installment system. So I took one problem solving on the both the side. So hire purchase as well as the installment. Hope you understand. But diminishing order. Division is diminishing order. See that here. Cost 10 lakh, division 1 lakh 50. On the balance 8 lakh 50. 15% is 1 lakh 27,500. 7 lakh 22,500. On that 15%, 108,375. So hope you understand. And also I have gone the journal entry, and also we have prepared the ledger account in the books of hire purchase and journal entry in the books of installment system. Hope you understand. This is the last session. So I already solved session 1, session 2, session 3 of royalties. Minimum 7 problems I have solved. If you have a doubt, you can give a comment on the recording system. You'll get the answer. Hope you understand. We'll meet in the next session with a new chapter, Unit 4, Consignment Account. Till then, goodbye. Meet in the next session with consignment.